This program contains a PDF of additional materials. Simon & Schuster Audio presents The Leader's Guide to Unconscious Bias. How to Reframe Bias, Cultivate Connection, and Create High-Performing Teams. By Pamela Fuller, Mark Murphy, and Anne Chow. Read by the authors. With a foreword by Todd Davis, Executive Vice President and Chief People Officer at FranklinCovey.
Hello, I'm Todd Davis. At FranklinCovey, we recognize that leadership cannot be great if it isn't inclusive, if it leaves anyone behind. We believe that in order to achieve results, leaders must ensure that each member of their team can confidently state, I am a valued member of a winning team doing meaningful work in an environment of trust. Without inclusion and the sincere intent to explore biases that could unintentionally be excluding some, and therefore limiting performance, this statement simply cannot be true. As FranklinCovey's Chief People Officer, I am someone employees come to when they want an unbiased opinion or advice, and my responsibility is to support an inclusive and high-performing organization. And yet, I've learned that being truly unbiased is impossible, because we're human, and we have all been influenced by our past. What is possible is to recognize that we all have bias, carefully reflect on what ours might be, and determine if those biases are enhancing possibilities or getting in the way of performance. We can then choose how those biases impact our behavior and operate with as much objectivity and accuracy as possible. While this system is certainly far from perfect, it's what I try to do in all areas of my life. A few years ago, our recruiting team was working with a senior manager who was in the process of hiring someone for a key position. After interviewing several candidates, he selected a woman who was already with our organization, but in a different role. While market data had been used in determining the appropriate compensation for this position, this senior manager wanted to talk with me to rethink the compensation. When I asked him why, he said, in looking at what she, the selected candidate, is currently making, this is going to be quite a jump for her. I asked him if he was having second thoughts about whether she met the qualifications or questioning the salary data provided, and he said no. So help me understand your concern, I said. He replied, it just seems like such a big increase for her, and I never had a jump in pay like this. This manager had a bias. After a long discussion, he realized his bias was about his own experience and a sense.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?